Like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Opinion inner cities are lifeless. It is a unique opportunity to revitalize them. It is clear that it is no longer fear of the coronavirus that is keeping workers from returning. The nation is in the midst of one of the biggest workforce shifts in generations. Many have now experienced what it's like to be away from home and found that they prefer it. They want at least a hybrid situation where they work remotely for 2 or 3 days. Cities must adapt to this new reality or risk a downward spiral of falling commercial property values, lower taxes on these buildings and ghost towns that could lead to increased crime and homelessness, from offices to housing and entertainment venues. Achieving this, especially in times of higher mortgage rates, will require strong leadership and a great deal of creativity. This is a unique opportunity to redesign inner cities for the future, which should be one of the top priorities of mayors and aldermen across the country. The goal is a 24/7 downtown area with spacious workspaces, housing, parks and entertainment venues that draws people in during the day and has a core of residents who keep the neighborhood alive after commuters head home. The encouraging news is that workers are returning to the office mostly on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Set a clear goal for new downtown residents. DC Mayor Muriel E wants 15,000 new downtown residents over the next 5 years, an ambitious goal that helps draw attention to the scale of the need to direct change. Atlanta Mayor Dickens has set a goal of creating 20,000 affordable housing units by 2026. Accelerate approvals, rezoning and easing of restrictions. The goal should be to make progress as quickly as possible. Stamford, Connecticut has rezoned land around its major train station, as Mayor Carolyn Simmons seeks to encourage more residential housing there. Austin Mayor Kirk Watson would like to set minimum heights rather than maximums to encourage taller housing and mixed-use buildings along the city's burgeoning Project Connect office transit expansion. It tends to be easier to fit significant numbers of affordable units, even in taller buildings. And some cities are considering ending the requirement for all bedrooms to have windows. Fort Worth sold its Central Library branch for $18 million to raise capital, while requiring potential buyers to invest at least $100 million in the property and redevelop it as a mixed-use office residential project. Chicago uses a competitive bidding process, with developers listing their LaSalle Street buildings as prime candidates for attractive financing. Mr. Dickens had Atlanta purchase one of the tallest buildings downtown, 2 Peachtree Street, for $39 million, and plans to use it for a mix of retail, affordable housing and standard market housing. Not every city has these types of funds, but most are still rich in federal stimulus money. As Lincoln, Neb. Mayor Larry and Geller Baird put it, "We're trying to make lasting impact with one-time dollars." Your city is considering further office to residential conversions and the construction of a new convention center. Think beyond housing. This is a moment to prepare cities for the next half-century. That means building new streetlights, public transportation, parks, bike lanes, and recreation areas alongside more housing. Seattle Mayor Bruce Harlan visions coffee nooks with small stages for public performances and gatherings.